What's up YouTube, Pokemon here, bringing you another Pokemon TCG card opening. Today we are looking at the theme deck from Roaring Skies, built around Zapdos, Storm Rider. Stay tuned and enjoy. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get into this. As you can see, I have opened it already. That was just to kind of go through the cards and get them organized. But, yeah. Let's see. Oh, what the heck, we'll just put you right here. That works. Alright, so as you can see, you do get a Zapdos Holo. It's the style that's like breaking glass. And a Mega Rayquaza coin. I gotta say, I've never wanted a coin quite as badly as that one. Here's the playmat. Give me a second, I'll show this to you. Alright, here is that playmat that comes with the deck. As you can see, get a close-up on Zapdos for this deck, because that will be the side you'll be playing with. Spots for the prize, the bench, active, deck, discard, and then of course little tips and rules about special conditions and each step of your turn. And then here are of course the counters and burn and poison marker. Here's your little pamphlet talking about Roaring Skies and the various rules of the game, as well as a checklist for every card in the set. Here's a closer look at that beautiful coin. It's got a gold shiny finish on it. Very nice, gotta say. I like the coin. And off screen just a bit, here's the box with the remaining 59 cards in it. Nice little artwork on that. Here's the code card, which gets you this deck in the online version of the game. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the reason I'm not showing the code card is I'm actually planning on giving away one of the two theme decks. I'm not sure which one I'll do. I think it'll be based upon which one I like better, which one I think is the better deck, and I'm going to throw that into a giveaway. If you haven't noticed yet, we've actually passed 50 subscribers. I've been working on doing a giveaway, and I decided I would include a theme deck as one of the prizes. And then I'm just going to put some other stuff together. I figured I'll go Roaring Skies on all of them, the prizes, because of the new release. So stay tuned for that video when I will go through all the details of that. But that aside, let's get into it. In this deck you will have two Zapdos, one regular and one holographic. The holographic is only available in the theme deck. You will not get that in the packs. Go ahead and put him up there. He is the star of the show. You have a 2-2 count of Electrike and Manectric. Another 2-2 count of Voltorb and Electrode. Hold that like so. Oh, if you want to read those moves, you can. Don't usually hold this many cards. We also have Pikachus. 1, 2. And that's it for the electric type Pokemon. Now we're getting into the grass. This is a lightning and grass type deck. First up is the Exeggcute, which is one of the story cards. And there's the end of the story, as you can see. And you've also got 2 Exeggutor. This deck also comes with Wurmple. I believe it's 3, nope, just a 2 count. And then Cascoon. Unfortunately, it does not have the final stage of a Dustox. So incomplete line there. Next up is probably one of the lines I see having the most potential for play in the deck, which is a Nincada and Shedinja line. Despite their very low HP, 40 in the Nincada, and then actually goes down when it evolves to Shedinja, this move right here is insane. Hopeless Scream, 50 times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. I'm playing around with a few different ways of this deck. I've gone at it via 3 different methods so far, and I'm also thinking this guy might actually be good with Mega Gallade as well. Mega Gallade will damage every Pokemon if on the bench and inactive if they have damage counter. So you can attack the entire bench if they have a damage counter on. Cursed Rain puts a damage counter on each Pokemon. And then it switches it out. So you do that, it switches out, and then you can either switch to a Pokemon that you will then retreat, like a free retreat Pokemon, to Mega Gallade, or to Mega Gallade himself and take a hit on the 1 turn and then start unloading. Your call on that, but that is a definite possibility on how he can be used. And then we actually have another type, one more type than these decks usually have, which is Dragon, but as you can see, it is Electric Grass Dragon. Starts off with Dratini. We got a 3 count there. He evolves into Dragonair, 2 count, and then a single Dragonite Ancient trait. He's got the plus ability, which will get you an extra prize card for knocking out with him, and a wallop of an attack. Unfortunately, it also takes a lot of energy. However, there is something that will help at least a little bit with that energy cost. Well, actually there's 2. His move, attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon, and then another card we'll see later. The final Pokemon is Skarmory. This is a colorless, and it's actually not a bad Pokemon to have. It's a great one to start off with. He's only got a 1 retreat cost, and for 1 you can get 2 basic Pokemon onto your bench straight from the deck. So not bad at all. Next up, we'll go into the supporters. We have a 2 count of Tierno. Everyone's familiar with that. We also have a Pokemon Center Lady. Nothing new there. Now we've got the new supporters. First up is Wally. Wally is interesting. He can't speed up evolution quite a bit. You get to take a Pokemon out of your deck and evolve a Pokemon that is you already have put in play. And even if that you just put that Pokemon down or it's turn 1, it still will evolve it automatically straight from your deck. So it definitely speeds things up a little bit there. We also have Steven. This supporter lets you search for a supporter card and an energy card, reveal them and put them into your hand. Not too bad, although using a supporter to find a supporter I have mixed feelings about. Now into the items. We've got Switch, 2 of those. Also 2 Professor's Letters. Nothing new there. Reprint of the Ultra Ball. So they're not going to let that card die out. We also got a reprint of Revive in this set. And here is our new item card, Trainer's Mail. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a trainer card you find there, except for this trainer card, and put it in your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. So a little acceleration. Here's that card I mentioned for the Dragonite Ancient trait. This is Double Dragon Energy. New special energy for this set. It allows you, it can only be attached to Dragon type, and then it counts as 2 energy of whatever type is needed, which is very useful with the dragons who require 2 types. It can actually make it so you don't need to have the exact 2 types of energies in your hand if you don't want to, or in your deck. You can just use this to get that other one. And that's how a lot of people are using it, because let's face it, when it comes to competitive decks, we keep the energy pretty low usually. Last but not least, we have our energy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 electric. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grass. So that is it, guys. That is the Zapdos. I gotta say, there's a few good Pokemon in my opinion. Shedinja is probably the best. The Ancient Trait Dragonite probably has some potential, but being a stage 2, it is a little tricky, plus the high energy cost, but that is definitely one of the heavier hitting attacks from a regular Pokemon, especially one who has that awesome ability of getting an extra prize card. So it might be worth toying around with him to see if you can make him work. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. And keep an eye out for that giveaway we have coming soon in celebration of the reaching 50 subscribers and the launch of Roaring Skies. Thanks again for watching. Take care.